The President, Comrade Mugabe, President of the Sovereign Republic of Zimbabwe, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, gracing this occasion. Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency, former President of South Africa, Comrade Thabo Mbeki, Professor Adam Tambara, Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of Mines and Mining Development, Dr. Obed Wofu, other ministers here present, the resident minister and governor of Matabele North, Comrade Thokozile Matutu, Ambassador Gillian Milovanovic, chairperson of the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme, presidents of the World Diamond Council, bosses, centers, and centers here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. It is indeed a distinct pleasure to be here this afternoon to officiate at this very important event in the history of the Zimbabwe mining sector, with particular focus on the diamond mining subsector. This event is indeed a testimony of the collective efforts of all entities that are mandated to ensure the development of the Zimbabwe diamond mining sector. The Diamond Conference takes place at an opportune time when the country is proudly ranked among the world's biggest producers, and we draw confidence from the experts' reports predicting that Zimbabwe will continue playing a significant role in the future development of the world diamond industry. Expert reports indicate that Zimbabwe's diamond production could double the current global output and easily contribute by 2015 some 25% of the world's supply by value and 30% by volume. This is a most welcome development given the centrality of the mining sector in national economic development. Such predictions are evidently premised on the great potential inherent in the geological coverage of the diamond resources of the country. Our gathering here today serves as a learning platform for Zimbabwe as we share experiences and learn from experts in the world diamond industry and take note of various success stories from other countries. The Diamond Conference, therefore, provides a unique platform for the world to witness the great strides taken by this new and fast-growing local diamond industry in ensuring its competitiveness globally. It will also allow for the strengthening of the already existing partnerships whilst providing for the forging of new strategic alliances within the diamond industry. Further to this, the conference serves as part of an ongoing process of stakeholder involvement as envisaged under the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme guidelines. The diamond subsector has become central in the growth and development of our economy, as evidenced by its critical contribution towards economic growth and development. The industry has assumed the flagship role in economic development with respect to infrastructure development, employment creation, and human capital development. The proceeds from diamond sales have made it possible for government to channel the much needed funding into both productive and social sectors. Continued growth of the local diamond industry is envisioned to further increase its contribution to the country's socio-economic growth. Government is therefore determined to see further growth of the diamond sector, as evidenced by the adoption of concrete measures that seek to promote accelerated diamond exploration. To this end, an exploration company has been established and will soon be operational. In view of the competitive nature and strict diamond trading, it is imperative for me to mention that the government has committed itself to the observance of international standards attached to diamond mining, storage, and trading. The government of Zimbabwe has recently accelerated the formulation of attendant policy and legislation, namely the Diamond Policy and now the Diamond Bill, which is still in progress, and that is to further assure the global diamond industry that government takes seriously good governance in the extraction and eventual trading of diamonds. To further boost international reputation of our diamonds, government has ensured that all relevant entities, such as the Zimbabwe Republic Police Border and Minerals Unit and the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority, among others, do participate wholesomely in the entire spectrum of the diamond value chain. To this end, government remains steadfast in the promotion and maintenance of transparency and accountability, not only in the diamond subsector, but also in all other sectors. Community participation in mining through community share ownership trusts is one such phenomenon meant to cascade the mineral benefits to community and village levels. Given the government's commitment to the upholding of international industry standards and requirements, it goes without saying that diamonds from Zimbabwe must, in the same spirit, be allowed market space in order to trade competitively and fully benefit the nation. Due to the illegal sanctions imposed on the local diamond mining companies, the country has not been able to realize full benefits, particularly from diamonds mined in Marange. The diamonds have been marketed at depressed prices, owing to a negative buyer perception resulting from these illegal sanctions. In this regard, may I urge the diamond industry players to call for fair play in the marketing of our diamonds from Marange. As the minister said, we don't know why sanctions are still imposed on us, much more so on our diamonds from Marange. In an endeavor to promote local diamond beneficiation, government introduced a quota system which stipulates that 10% of all locally produced diamonds must be cut and polished locally. However, for now, only 0.1% of diamonds produced in the country in 2011 were cut and polished locally. Measures to address this anomaly are being put in place in addition to exploring avenues to encourage treatment and investment in this area. The local diamond industry is therefore inherent with growth opportunities spanning the entire spectrum of the diamond value chain that includes exploration, mining beneficiation, value addition, and trading. Government therefore remains committed to promoting local beneficiation and value addition of Zimbabwean diamonds and the sustainable growth of the diamond downstream industry. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe is honored to be your host for the next 2 days as we work together as captured by our conference theme, and I quote, unlocking Zimbabwe's diamond potential together. Unlock. And I, in a special way, welcome our brother, former President Thabo Mbeki, as our main guest to this conference. You are welcome, Thabo. You are one of us. This song is in Mumye. Allow me therefore to welcome you all to the Victoria Falls, one of the 7 wonders of the world. And our governor has said that. And in addition, and you today have discovered that there is yet another wonder. Mr. Matutu. He certainly must buy his wife a diamond ring. But may I also warn, and I do this with my experience as a young teacher in the early 1960s in Ghana, that it may one day be said by someone very daring, she has the diamond ring, I have the husband. Then the young days in those days were going they called the Bintus. Bintus were people who had been to Britain or the United States. And they were very proud, these young and upcoming girls, to snatch these Bintus. And they used to say, we have the men, the women have the rings. They have the rings, we have the men. Be careful, Governor. The new wonder must be protected. In this perfect wilderness, you can easily relax in total comfort and extravagance, while still experiencing the African wildlife and enjoying true Zimbabwean hospitality. It's the hospitality along the way